Hi guys, White Warlock here. This is a showcase video for the Lightning Warp Stormweaver character fighting the last boss of Act 3 Cruel Doryani. I changed the build quite a lot from yesterday, using a much more defensive setup and utilizing a defensive 2 Curse Blasphemy setup with Enfeeble and Temporal Chains. A staff version will deal way more damage than this one, but I can survive a lot more with the current setup, and I still need to take notes to get close to block cap so it can get even better. Defensive stance node I'm taking later on the tree, and a potential lay siege anoint will give the setup a nice boost. Those are this one, so that's if you got block clap 75% more damage, increased damage, and here again 75% increased damage per chance to block. So if you get block cap, you get like 150% damage from one anoint and this from the tree. So I'll show you guys the boss fight now. So this is the last boss fight of Act 3 Cruel Doryani.
At the eve of the end.
So I'll show my skills fast. It's Lightning Warp, Unleash, Concentrate Effect, and Lightning Penetration. And then the Blasphemy setup is Python Curse with Temporal Chains and Enfeeble. So the biggest problem with this build is, yeah, the lack of damage, obviously, but also mana. But as much, if you get more mana, then the mana regeneration also gets better, because your percent mana regen gets better, and your Arcane Surge gets increased a lot. As you can see, I am barely taking any damage, but that's also because my resistances are very high. But that's also because I got a very good shield, right? So that really helps. Now he's being annoying with the shroud thing. So wait a little bit.
The ends justify the means.
But yeah, I have 1.5k life and 1.6k evasion energy shield, and that's gonna get even better when I hopefully get some uniques. I'm also gonna try some other uniques, like the Electrocute Gloves, which might be good in this build, but I'm not quite sure. So with the Scepter, I'm utilizing like the Malice Scepter. So this one gives me 10% increased, or plus 10 crit chance to bosses when I get close to them enough. And yeah, we are always close to them, so that's really nice. Let's wait for the second phase here. We're almost there.
Can't give up. I must save my people.
But second phase is quite easy. I think the Doryani fight is quite easy, especially compared to his the general, which is way harder. But that might just be because even in normal Act 3, I had quite a lot of defense already.
The destruction of Atsuatu
And I was over leveled, so maybe it was because of that. As you can see, I'm just not dying, because he deals 9% less damage, he gets slowed. I deal more damage because of the shock. It's amazing. This one is quite easy. The weird thing about this build, if you're so close to a boss like this, you are technically lightning warping, but you're not moving.
I cannot allow you to interfere.
You're too close to him, you can't get under him, right?
Atziri will soon
So
begin
yeah, the boss fight takes longer, but you are basically immortal. As close as you can get, right? I face tanked basically everything. The only problem is mana flaws. You can also just wait a little bit. And that will get a lot better later on.
Will stand in my way. Self-destruction. This is not over yet.
Alright, never mind.
The destruction of Atsuatu will be repaid 1,000
I wanted to try to dodge that one, but it's not necessary.
One death is nothing for the greater good. Existence is merely energy. You are within my grasp.
So I basically ran out of mana flask, so I'm gonna going a little bit slower because I don't want to. That one I should have dodged.
You survive this. I've been preparing for you for years. Now you're within my grasp.
But yeah, later on I also want to try to get more first effect as well, which will
End of the world is nigh.
and people debuff even more. And that would be really good. Alright, and now he's cold, so he just dies.
Not fairly.
Nice. So that was the Doryani boss fight. I wasn't in danger at all. I could just tank his slams, whatever. You can see 41% block chance, almost lightning camped, and then 66% fire and also almost gold camped. So the main thing it still needs is mana, and the one thing I can do that is by using a unique amulet, but I'm not quite sure yet how that's gonna go. The other way I want to improve the build is by getting some spirit on on the body armor, and then we can include a cast on crit, but probably cast on shock. That's the most likely. You shock all the time with lightning warp, so that's not the problem. Yeah, so that's basically the build. I'm just gonna show. So for ball lightning, I used scatter shot, exposure, and overcharge. The thing is, with the low amount of damage we have in this setup, it doesn't shock that often. Like the lightning warp shock is bigger because, yeah, it deals more damage. So that's a little bit of a problem. And the other problem with this build is that when you kill kill bosses that are NPCs, they do this. So that's kind of a weird thing. If you kill enemies with lightning warp and they will turn to NPCs, then they're invisible. So nice. But that will probably get fixed as soon as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know the damage is a little bit low, but we'll improve that when we get to maps, and I'll also try to record literally every boss fight for the first few at least for the maps, because they're also going to be very interesting, especially the tankiness wise. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, hopefully tomorrow or a few days after that for another update. And yeah, have a nice day and enjoy Path of Exile 2 just like I do. Bye bye.